3 murder trials, 2 convictions, then a not guilty verdict for former Indiana State Trooper David Camm.
And now 22 years later, Camm gets a multi-million-dollar settlement. David Camm gets more than $5 million after filing suit against the state of Indiana, Indiana State Police, the estate of prosecutor Stan Faith, and others.
There is no amount of money that could compensate David Camm from what he went through.
Camm spent 13 years in prison while fighting to prove his innocence involving the murders that night in Georgetown, Indiana. It was September of 2000. Around 9:30 p.m., Camm calls 911 to report that he found his wife Kim and children Brad and Jill shot to death in the garage at their family home. The only physical evidence presented by the prosecution, some blood spots on Camm's t-shirt that one expert testified came from high-velocity splatter from gunfire. But Camm's attorney said it came from brushing into his wife's hair.
As we now know, there was fabricated evidence. There were fake experts in this case. There were people that had no business being on that scene. No evidence was tested before he was charged with 3 murders.
Camm was convicted in 2002, but that got overturned. A court ruled testimony from 11 women who said they had affairs with Camm should not have been allowed. Camm gets convicted again in 2006, even after DNA on a sweatshirt at the crime scene matches convicted felon Charles Bonet. Bonet claimed he brought a gun to Camm that fateful night, and Camm committed the murders. Again, Camm's conviction gets overturned when the court finds mistakes and inadmissible evidence was used by the prosecution, including the accusation Camm had molested his daughter. Camm's third trial resulted in a not guilty verdict.
Because there was not a scintilla of evidence that David Camm had ever been in the same place on the planet Earth as Charles Bonet, that David Camm had ever spoken to Charles Bonet.
Throughout every trial, Camm said he never left pickup basketball games at a nearby church when the murders happened.
David Camm was gone that entire time, and he was with 11 people. There is no possible way, under the physics of the planet Earth, that he was there.
Attorney Gary Adams says prosecutors, the public, and the media rushed to judgment from the beginning. Even after Camm's acquittal, some doubted his innocence.
All you have to do is review the evidence, and you will satisfy yourself with 100% certainty.
A 20-year legal battle reached a multi-million-dollar resolution. We know where Camm spent his first million, paying back the loved ones who funded his defense and never stopped fighting for his freedom. Charles Bonet now serving a more than 200-year sentence for his conviction in the case. Camm sued 11 people or organizations seeking a total of $30 million. This is a group settlement bringing legal closure. Everyone is paying their parts, and we know Floyd County paid $450,000 in the past, and his attorney says there are several other agreements with private defendants who remain confidential.